First off, though, big picture as we look at the water vapor imagery across the Gulf states and in the region, and we're pretty much sandwiched between two high pressure systems across Texas, also out in the Gulf of Mexico. This one's actually moving a little bit farther to the south and west, so we are going to see all the moisture that's off to the east over toward Florida begin to run generally from west to east to west rather, and that moisture is eventually going to allow for a better chance of scattered showers and storms. That's coming in mainly this weekend, but some of that higher level moisture coming in next day or two, and that may be enough to spark a few more showers and thunder showers during the day, but rain chances still low, 20% for tomorrow and also for Friday. But another thing I noticed today, and this is kind of a cool exercise, I can only go back 6 days, so I can't show you the Gulf temperatures before Barry started churning out here, but before that happened, water temperatures in the northern Gulf of Mexico, upper 80s to near 90. And then Barry gets out here, the disturbance starts stirring things up, starts upwelling cooler water, and it cools a good part of the Gulf of Mexico. So instead of upper 80s to near 90, mostly mid 80s as of Monday. Here we are Wednesday. Watch that blue begin to shrink. So the effects of Barry will pretty much be dissipated by the end of the week or the weekend as the Gulf of Mexico. Still plenty of warm water and even in deeper water areas. So as the Gulf has been running a couple of degrees above normal for the better part of the last decade, it will be primed for more tropical activity sooner than you think. So we'll have to watch that as well. In the near term, nice and quiet overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. We got the old Futurecast model out, and it is showing a little bit better widely scattering of showers and a few thunder showers, but mostly tropical showers, in and out showers, and they'll be diminishing by tomorrow evening. And we do much the same as we head into Friday. Again, Friday morning, partly cloudy skies, and then in the afternoon, a few showers bubbling up, but again, rain chances not too terribly high. And then going into the weekend, we do think we're going to see better rain chances, and we'll show you that based on looking at the moisture fields. Thanks to the European model here, the areas of blue and green, that's lower moisture areas, so that's why we've been nice and quiet and dry. Notice we're seeing a little bit more yellow as we head into Friday, Saturday. This blob of moisture again working its way slowly westward, yielding better rain chances, perhaps even through Sunday. I would expect storms maybe late Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening, then maybe an earlier onset of showers and storms for your Sunday. So if you have outdoor plans, Saturday looking better than Sunday. Then it gets interesting toward the early part of the next week as a frontal boundary, much drier air, mind you, off to the north of us, sinks down to the Gulf of Mexico. Now, how far does that sink down? Do we get drier air coming in? I can't tell you that for now, but the models, both the GFS and the European, are trying to pool the tropical moisture over by Mississippi or Alabama. But again, we're a week away, so that a lot can change. But there wouldn't be surprising if something would try to develop or get disturbed over here. The European model likes to move it off to the east. The GFS likes to drift it to the west. So we'll have to watch that going into next week. In the near term, a very quiet July night tonight, fair skies. Hopefully you got to see the space station at 9:23 this evening. Nearly a full moon out there, rising 77 the low tonight, 92 the high tomorrow, with that heat index once again 102 to 106, typical summer weather with a little bit below normal rain chances, which has actually been a surprise after all the moisture left behind Barry. Sometimes you get that feedback mechanism that kicks up storms every day, but we have not seen that. High pressure has been winning, but it starts losing as we head into the weekend. Rain chances ramping up. Good chance of rain and storms, we think, at least for Tuesday, and then maybe slightly cooler air, drier air perhaps. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out next week. But for now, I see more 80s for highs than 90s for highs in that 10-day forecast, and that's always a break. And at night, maybe one night or two, getting into the upper 60s to near 70s.
Hey,
so
that's slightly cooler for sure.
You know, we'll take any good news,
especially
from the
in the summer.
Right, exactly.
All right, thanks,
right.
Rob.